Please welcome OdeAl. Come here, my friend. Come. How are you? I like the way you step in. A lot of energy. Go ahead. Okay. You guys okay? Good. You know you have 5 minutes, right?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
My name is Frédéric, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. In the recent years, I've had 2 successful companies. One of them was a telesales company where we did $500 million of transactions with 2.5 million different subscribers. And the other one was the first mobile payment company in Turkey, and it's been recently acquired by a German payments company. My partner here has worked with more than 50% of the bank's apps in Turkey, mobile banking apps. And with our team, for the last 18 months, we've been working on OdeAl. At OdeAl, we are committed to driving small business revenue and customer relationships by frictionless payments and one-tap CRM abilities. Our target market is SMEs with less than 200,000 euros per year in revenues. In secondary markets, where, unlike the primary markets, SME contribution to GDP is much higher. And when we say an SME in the US, it's a Subway franchise. But in these emerging markets, these are unaffiliated individuals or merchants or entrepreneurs. The region we're aiming for has a population more than well over 500 million. But it's not only the population, it's not only the GDP contribution, but it's also the growth. Mobile penetration is still growing in these markets, and it's one of the few markets in the world where mobile penetration is growing. We chose Turkey as our access point. Aside from all, mobile money is already here in the region. More than 50% of the smartphone owners in the region has done a monetary transaction with their smartphones. So what do? We disrupt payments and social sales. Previously, in order to get credit card payments, you needed to go to a bank, sign a contract with them, you need to pay a personal visit, probably purchase a terminal or give a commitment for a long term. With OdeAl, it's no frills. So there's no extra device, not even a dongle. It's cost effective, and you can start immediately. As for the CRM, previously, it solely depended on the memory of the shopkeeper. But with OdeAl, gaining customers, selling, and promoting your products is with just one tap. Let's see how we do it. We see the video now. The client comes into the store. He doesn't know anything about OdeAl. He doesn't have the app on his phone. He just shows up and asks for a coffee. She signs him up on his behalf with the name and the phone number, scans the credit card, and he confirms the sign-up process and the transaction with his signature. He's signed up. Once he downloads the app, he can attend to CRM activities. And what we see here is, hold on, yep. The merchant received a notification from the server saying that her CRM recipe today had 22 clients on her list. She's one of the recipients. She received the notification. She sees the notification, checks out the location. She remembers that she went there. She heads to the store. Once she enters, she tells her phone number to the merchant. She asks for her coffee. She gets her coffee, gets her 25% discount. As the merchant creates the bill for her, a notification to the client is sent for the payment. She approves the payment, and the transaction is completed. She receives a receipt for her records. Once she heads out, she receives a check on her loyalty campaign. So this is how we do it. We've been live for less than a quarter, and we've spent less than 10,000 euros. We see strong growth and traction with the user base. These are merchant numbers. And this is how we make money. We get transactional revenues and value-added services. In transactional revenues, it's a flat percentage from the transaction volume. And under value-added services, we're aiming for financial services like early payments, installments, recurring revenues, or additional CRM features, meaning loyalty campaigns, reward programs, new customer acquisitions. And we're aiming for new models like subscriptions and premium memberships. we're aiming for one of the biggest opportunities in the market today, with a team already has delivered previously many times. So we're looking for partners to speed up our expansion. Thank you for listening.
Wow, good pitch. Would you use it?
If I was a merchant in Turkey, definitely.
Yes, actually, that's a good question. What is going, as a consumer, how are you going to get that app on my phone?
You just downloaded it.
Yeah, that I understand. But how are you going to convince me to go to the App Store to download?
Are you a merchant or a consumer?
No, I'm a customer.
You're a customer. Then you see the app in the merchant. He promotes the app to you. Or you can just see it with your friends, and you can download it. But of course, we'll be promoting the app. But it's not in our focus as of now. It's in our midterm roadmap, because right now we are focused on the merchant side, acquiring merchants, because we believe it's our channel to the market.
But the core rationale for me to download it would be to get discounts.
But as you've seen in the video, even if the client doesn't have the app, he can be enrolled through the merchant app. So what we need is linear growth now. Once we get the merchants in place, then we can go to exponential growth with the marketplace thing in place.
So the first part of this business is Square, correct?
Kind of.
You're taking a picture of the credit card.
It's not taking a picture. It's OCR scanning the card,
right.
But yeah.
Right. So it's Square, but instead of a device, a photo, which is an interesting decision, and I'm kind of a little bit curious about. And then it's, OK, Square in a market of 500 million people, taking a little bit on these transactions, paying out payment processors, like we're not going to make a ton of money. So that's why you move into the value-added services around the CRM piece.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool. I have to think about it more.
So Turkey is, well, as you know, I'm a big fan, but it's a fascinating market, but it also has insane credit card penetration.
Yeah.
Right? How do you see that model scaling out to Poland or even Germany, where actually credit card penetration is a lot less prevalent and cash is still king?
We're not aiming for Germany for starters, but in the region there are lots of countries with less credit card penetration as well. So we want to be in the region first. This is a winner-takes-all market. So we want to be there early, and we want to conquer the market first. It's not about how many transactions we get in each and every of these markets, but we want to be present, and we want to dominate those markets.
We have questions here about trust and also the contactless payments. Isn't that the future? Do you support it?
Contactless payments is an issuer technology, for starters. We are on the merchant side, so we are supporting the SME. Contactless is a technological platform for payments, but what we do by the camera is not, I'm not claiming it cannot be done by a contactless card. We are trying to ease the access of the tools merchant needs in the streets who are, lower than the larger enterprises in terms of revenues, in terms of incomes, in terms of skill sets. So, as I said, in the midterm, we are looking ways to just enable our merchants to accept contactless payments. But it's, as I said, for instance, Apple Pay is an issuer technology. It's not a merchant technology. There was a second question. Sorry for that.
Yeah, about trust.
The trust issue. I suppose they're asking it for the camera thing. The thing with the camera is, a comment we get, but it's a comment we get from the merchants who don't do transactions. People who do transactions seem to not, comment negative on that, but it's an issue, and we're working on that. What we did was to blur the image on the camera. Our next version will have that. We're blurring the image so that it's not, the credit card number is not seen on the camera. The second thing you can do is you can download the app to your phone, client app, and you can enter your credentials within your phone so that you just tell the phone number and the payment's completed.
So you've acquired a few hundred merchants already. So which verticals are working particularly well?
Which of what?
Which verticals? Which markets?
It's strange. When we started, we were thinking of cafes, restaurants, and stuff like that. But apparently, technical services is an issue. We have huge demand from technical services. The thing, I want to take a brief moment here. The thing with the technical services is really, intriguing because one of the guys we're working with is an affiliate of, is a technical service licensed by a plumbing company. And he took us to the plumbing company's headquarters and said, okay, these guys enable me to take credit card payments. That's for sure. That's not a big deal. But you've been working on this for a long time, and every bank has asked for commitments and stuff like that. But what these guys did is beyond that. So he said, these guys enabled me to grow the business. You've been trying to sell yearly subscription plans, and it costs around 100 euros, and no one carries 100 euros in their pocket in cash. So when we go to the home, though she accepts the payment, she cannot pay. So what we did was we are now able to sell those packages, thanks to this platform. And now we're working with the plumbing company itself in order to enable their 250 active technical license services.
Whenever you OCR my credit card, you then, as a customer, ask me for my email address or phone number?
Yeah.
Is that, which one?
We ask your phone number.
Okay.
Your unique identifier is the phone number.
Yeah.
But we also ask your email address once you sign up for the newsletters and etc.
The reason I asked is I just think the jump from payment processing to becoming the value-added services, that's your billion-dollar opportunity.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see how customers adopt that.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. You did a great job.